P.E.O.P.L.E Stylomannavan. Your city, our city. P.E.L.E my city, your city.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 26. And today we have our brother Stylomannavan in the building. How are you, brother? How are you?
Yeah.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Sorry, I
Good,
called.
bro. Thank you, first of all, for taking your time to have a session with
Yeah.
us. Means a lot, brother. Means
Hey,
a lot, first of all.
thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Time is priceless. Truly
Correct.
appreciate and spending time with me. And
Oh.
yeah, what this is all about.
I think, Tijan, you can start off with the questions. Lah.
Yeah. Uh, brother, I just want to ask, what made you start this music journey of yours? Like before this, how did it start off?
Oh, okay. I started out dancing lah.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, music means I love music because of I would say because of my father lah. In another way, not that he encouraged me to listen music or whatever. But there's a funny story lah. you know, um, when sunat, when we kids, I got sunat. I think, I think Tadika go that time lah. And then uh, was resting lah, that time was Raja Valka, Sunat. Then everybody will just, take care of you, parents and stuff like that. So what my father did in the room, last time they had us VCR tapes, now we don't have that shit. Even not even CD, everything is streaming. So
Yeah.
last time they had a VCR tape, so my father bought every Michael Jackson concerts, lah, concerts, music videos, and every you name it, lah. Even I have a Michael Jackson. I'll show you. Yes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow. Wow.
So
Wow.
That's a
Nice.
solid one.
That is classic.
yeah, oh yeah, even that too, Michael.
Oh.
Oh. I like how the way you showed it.
Yeah. It's very chill, huh?
So from there, like, I was like, oh, this guy, and then he's doing his moonwalk and stuff like that. And after that, the music came, like, I was dancing, and after that, when someone came after Michael, more, something that with our culture, Prabhudeva. And then the Indians saw it like, wow, this dancing. Then after that, I loved dancing up. And I mastered moonwalk when I was standard 3 or standard 4. And what else? And yeah, last time before there's BA and AA. BA is before Astro and after Astro.
Yeah.
And
I like how you put that.
so before Astro is always national TV work. And
Correct.
at that time they have Saturday, Sunday, there's always kids punya programs, they used to show circus, benda-benda ni semua kan.
Yeah.
Let me log out. Okay, sorry guys.
No
No
worries.
worries,
No
no worries.
worries.
Okay. So, where was I? Yeah. So the
Circus. Yeah.
circus and stuff like that, and I I don't know how, but I started. I can walk with my hands, lah, balance with my hands.
Handstand. Wow.
Handstands, lah. I can
Nice.
walk. I can climb stairs, go
Oh.
down and up. Like that lah. It's just normal to me. So I can imitate like I can if you. I'm a more to practical student than compared to theory student.
Theoretical. Yeah.
I can you watch and then you can just follow lah.
Yeah.
So from there, handstand and stuff like that. Then few years from 4, from 5, Patapam, Malaysia was so into this hip hop scene, also like KYL, okay, Too Fat,
Correct.
Too
Yeah,
fat
too
lah.
fat.
Too fat is the shit lah last time, and the scooters, whatever it is like, the rapping part of it. Besides that, what caught my eye was breakdances lah.
Ah, yeah,
Every music video they had, every show they had breakdancing and stuff like that. And on the other side is Sonic, and of course Poetic and Moken, and you know, um, that time was like so into the skills and stuff like that. I was so amazed like what the fuck they're doing, and then after that the school all we started to change lah. Everything was changing, evolving lah. No more you know being a brown boy, Tamalan, Makke from Kampung
yeah.
Kampung boy, uh, Mocha, and last time Pachamaja Soko Malaysian and stuff like that, then slowly changed to, baggy pants and Bawakachi and, fashion change. And then started to, I mean, I grew up in Panajaya.
I see.
It's Malay community lah. But I had balance lah. Kampung Mandar is my Makai people and Panajaya, all these Malays and stuff like that lah. So school time again I was balancing, and hip hop moves to Malay boys lah, B boys are every time canteen rehat get, then we just go do our stuff lah. Nobody teaches us, it's just like join lah circle and then we just battle it out lah. That time, and then it's b-boying lah. That's how I started lah. I didn't know that hip hop element those days like it's just dance. Yeah, it's just dance, purely dance, and then the battle was always positive. I love
Yeah,
that. That's the b-boy part of it. Whatever that you battle, there's no vengeance, couple. It's just that game is all about like it's just battle. You respect the opponents after the battle. We still kind and so on.
yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, how I started to MC, this another story. Yeah. After school, I was repeating for a while. So into this legal race and bikes again with Indian and Malay friends and so on. And college is nothing. Just studied for sake of it, for my mom's sake, nothing else. Um, and then because I'm in Pananjaya, Pananjaya is where Boombox is Yogi's place. Yogi is like Pananjaya, how to say, big bro lah. But normally பார்ப்போம் சின்ன வயசுல இருந்து since kid I used to see Yogi, but we know lah he's artist, but he don't lepa, he don't speak to our homeboys, we don't see, we are small kids, right? Normally can.
Yeah,
So ni lepa at mama store, we just don't go lah, but we know that he's an artist lah. Can normally as a normal fanboy and we don't go just to go there,
yeah,
right? Okay, not like these days right now. It's just like selfie and
yeah,
so on. But those days we don't do that.
yeah.
And but my brother, I have a brother, and three of us. We had my siblings, sister, my brother, and I'm the last one. So my auntie or my generation, my family lah, my family, both my parents, father side or mother side, nothing. They got nothing to do in the industry, music industry, and so on. But I'm the first. So my Anna is not into that music stuff lah. He's just the hood boy, Kamamandan, and the hood boy. And apparently he got to know Jack lah, Jack Chakrasone, because they all live in Panajay. I
Hmm.
mean, they stay in Panajay at one time. And then so yeah, he introduced me to Jack because he knows that I like dancing and so on. So from
Yes.
there I got to know Jack, And then Jack was amazed because from hood and then nothing, and he personally taught me a few things like professionally, and then he will bring me to Vamsamaju section to a b-boy group called Hip Hop Generation HHG. HHG. There's a crew lah that time, and it's a mix. Mix. Only Indian was me and Jack lah. Others all Malays and Chinese.
Wow.
And there's one white couple, so couple b-boy.
Whoa.
In section two. It was a beautiful journey lah when it comes to hip hop. And so learn b-boying and then rumpeting part time motivation. It's a mixture of
Fun
two.
time.
So then after that, I got to know Yogi through Premaka, and then we got to know Yogi in the sense of I'll just like hello ne, nothing I have a respect.
Yeah.
And he don't smile that time. Damn Garan also. So
Yeah.
just hi bye blah. Then after the father died, Yogi's father died, and then Premaka, because I got so close. Premaka is Yogi's sister. So this one. So Yogi's sister very close to me, lah. And then after he died, then he called, and then so I helped lah, whatever that ritual, being Indian, and then we have this ritual where Tentula Putte, and then Parana, Poko, and so on. So I just did it for Premaka, and I called up my homeboys and then help out. And Yogi got this bottle, and then we took over. And after that, it was normal. Lah. So I have my childhood friend called Prakash, and his classmate was Ruben. Three of us normally will go and pay, go Saturday night, chill in bus stop, chowkir, and then just watch all the bike, doing the skis and stuff like that. And in Panajaya, there's one uh, mama stall called Manikara. That's where we lepak lah. That's where Yogi comes from lepak also. So Prakash is big fan. He is like our gang. He had the first car. Normally we have a friend and
Friends, yeah.
we would have that one guy would have the first car. And then like, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
So he had the first car, and then and member got sound system or Mari, and then normally hip hop at the time college time hip hop அவன் கூட தான் காடியில போறது. And அந்த மாதிரி தான். Then how Prakash got into the hip hop and he loves music. And then one day Yogi passed by. He was like parking, and then Yogi like, hey Yuan, how are you? Yeah, makan. Yeah. So okay, okay. He got shocked, and then he was like, what? Yogi B, right? No, Yogi B. I'm not saying any Yogi. Too much. He got excited, then Yogi came, and then he wanted to makan lah. He always before studio he makan, then go studio lah. Then he sat beside. Then we were like, nah, come and join lah. Then we sat lah, all four of us we sat together, and then we spoke, and then I was so into dancing, bro. I'm not into this rap thing. I like to question Jack lah because he's the breakdancing thing there. But Yogi was another thing. Prakash was like throwing questions lah, like how you started, like the fanboy moment, and boy came home and stuff like that. So we spoke, and then he got excited as fuck. And the next day, uh, the next day, this is how actual tone. மச்சான் தமிழ்ல சொன்னாலாம்.
Go ahead.
மச்சான் நான் ஒன்று சொல்ல போறேன், ஆனா சிரிக்காத. சரி, என்னது மச்சான்? மச்சான் ரேப் பண்ணலாம். I started laughing like that. செட்டா பண்ணாத. இல்ல மச்சான் பண்ணலாம் மச்சான். நீ உனக்கு ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் ரேப் தெரியும். எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் மியூசிக் தெரியும். ரூபர்ட்க்கு வந்து தமிழ் இது படிக்க தெரியும். He knows how to read and write Tamil. We can do it, Machi. Definitely we can do it, Machi. Machan, I'm not into let me be in this break dance and stuff like that. I just want to be. I'm not into this Tamil rap and bullshit, lah, Machan. And he was like, hey, Machan, can Machan. Cheri, how are we going to do? Machan, ask Yogi, lah. Hey, you know, like because me and Yogi, it's not like hello, hey, man, how are you? It's just like a distance, so
Yeah.
respect. I cannot be like just suddenly that. Teach me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then somehow he forced me, lah, but thank God he did. I I I thank Prakash for who am I right now, like in another way. And
Nice.
he's the one lah. I started that, he initiated it, and for my mindset is always like this because of whatever whatever I do, like I said lah, music, whatever lah, I'll go 100%. I won't go like 99.9% like the bacteria stuff. Go 100 straight up, and so I did lah. And, so we just started lah, and then uh, called up Yogi. I just did. I have to do it lah because of friend. கைங்க கேட்டானே பாஸ் பண்றானே நாய். So um, yeah, so call பண்ணி யோகி இல்லை I called in a different way like I want to talk to you. Hey, what happened? Okay, everything okay? No, well, and then need a time. I just want to talk to you lah. We want to meet. Oh, everything okay? Any பிரச்சனை or anything? So no lah, no பிரச்சனை all. Need a favor lah. Okay. I'll come and see you. I'll come and see you. So we had a time, and then we meet up lah. Met. Uh, that moment lah, that fucking funny lah. Because மென்னு முழுங்க வேண்டியதா இருந்துச்சா. Yogi was there, and then Prakash was there, and I was like, இல்லைண்ணே, அதெல்லாம் இல்லைண்ணே, இப்போ ரேப் பண்ண போறேன், நான் உன்ட்ட காமிச்சிட்டேன். So, அவனை காமிச்சிட்டேன். Then he was like, இல்லைண்ணே, அவ்வளவு பேர் தானே ரேப் பண்ண போறோம், 3 பேர் தானே ரேப் பண்ண. Then he started laughing. Yogi is laughing, and then okay, chill. Okay, what do you want to rap about? Don't know that. Do you know how to rap or not? Everything he questioned, everything was don't know. தெரியல, don't know, but you want to do it. Just put it lah. And then it was like, what do you like? What do you like to do? And so on. And then we just showed lah, our 3 bikes was there. We just one was 125Z, one was scooter, and mine was EX5. And then just rap about bikes lah, that's hip hop lah. Just do whatever you do, just rap about it lah. But trust me, bro, the first starting was fucked up lah. Whatever we wrote lah, I still remember, but I just don't want to rap it out lah. I still have the book. Whatever I wrote at the first, everything is still there. My first baggy pants were bought from my mother, still there. Still keep all the valuable items for myself.
Wow.
Ama. So that's how I started. You asked this question, how you started music and stuff like that. And so everything is not planned, bro. Everything is meant to be happen. And I believe in this universe, in this current state of mind. And no regrets, bro. Whatever they say, bad or good, is a process. It's a beautiful journey, beautiful journey, and no complaints. Uh, so that's Gorilla. Stylomannavan, before you ask. How the name came by again,
Yeah.
So that name was I promise, bro, I mumbled it out, bro. No plan, nothing. I just mumbled it out. And B boy name was U1. It's U dash one. But now currently is U1 Shankaraja again. So before that is U1. I had it in my helmet also. You know, Rampage U1. Everybody. Nam Pananja and Inola, they see the helmet U1 and so this. So
Yeah.
yeah, Rampage time. I would say people know my Rampage boys knows that I am very good in BDs, XY those days. And so Stylomannavan, when I wrote my, when we evolved, not the first lyrics, and then when we evolved, and then the process, and then I got hang of it, how to write rap, and then I just mumbled it out, then so, okay, the fuck is Stylomannavan? And then I called Prakash, macha, Stylomannavan தெரியுமா மச்சான்? யாருடா அது புது ரேப்பரா? ஆமா மச்சான் புது ரேப்பரு. எங்க வருவோம் மச்சான்? அவன்கிட்ட தான் நீ பேசிக்கிட்டு இருக்க.
Oh, style. That's really style.
So I'm like, serious. Then I was like, okay. Yeah, that time was you want Salman. Then I kind of like it. You know when you love something that you believe in it, and then
Right.
I started believing that Salman thing. But when I told Yogi, but nah, I found my MC name and so on. I told Salman he laughed first. He just fucking laughed. Like, seriously. It sounds like he put me there at one part then, but no disrespect, but end of the day, individually, what you believe in, like, no matter who or whatever people can say. What Yogi said that, hey, Solomon is all fucked up. It sounds like it sounds like a person, like பழைய காலத்து நம்பியார் மாதிரி மல்லிகைப்பூ சுத்திக்கிட்டு சில்க் சில்க் சட்டையெல்லாம் போட்டுக்கிட்டு ஏய் வேணாண்டா தேவை வேணாம் I was like, okay. He laughed, lah, but I was like, no, no, no. That's your thoughts. I just don't believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Then yeah, things go by, and then and and things shit happens. Like I think it's the process. Like shit happens. It just didn't work out with me and Yogi and me and Prakash that time. The group. I went out from the group, and because I was so, how to say, uh, um I was so demotivated in another way. Because when we have a b-boy battle, when we battle and so on, it's always positive and stuff. But when it comes to emceeing and rapping and stuff like that, people have that grudge. I don't understand. I just quit rap that time itself. Fuck y'all. Then Dr. Burn, Dr. Burn. At that time was Nachitra all on point at the beat. And that's another story. Yeah. That's a different story. I had good time doing because we were in the group and we were promoting the album before they know that album is coming out. And that Vallavan's album, that intro KL Amakwambo MC, the intro. We had it way before.
Oh.
Yeah. So we used to, when we formed the group. The group name is KRZ in short, but Karmatic Riders is the full name. Yogi named. He was like Riders. The mama stall part. They was like Riders. Riders can. Okay, Riders. And then Ruben came up with this name, Karma guys. Now he was like Karmati, something, something. Then we came out with the Karmatic Riders line, short KIZ, and then started writing. And then I had a privilege in the sense of because Boombox is a shop lot, and then my flat is just right beside. After work, after work, it's either Yogi will call or I'll call. So on the Wallavan album mixing, I was there. I was throwing question because from b-boy now it changed to rap. What? So
Yeah.
throwing question to Yogi, what is that? What is this? And blah, 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 blah. So Prakash was in Kapong, so he will come weekends and night. Ruben is in Appa, so we hardly meet lah. But for I lucky enough lah, no, right beside them. So uh, we practice Panajaya Lati behind, Sargala or police camera, we will lepak, there's no alcohol, nothing, it's just books and pen. They respect lah, they will say, apa korang buat? Tengah tulis lagu buat, oh, artis ke? Artis bro. Okay, bagus, tapi volume kurang sikit bro. Masih bang. Okay. So that. And then we started to perform in school. Our first performance in VI, Victoria
Institution.
VI, yeah. And some that time Switch lockup.
Mhm.
Switch lockup is my homeboy lah. He's the other part
Oh.
of the underside Kavi. So yeah, he was dancing with me also, was b-boying, and me, Switch, Jack, three of us actually. Sometimes he'll join lah because he's my college mate also. And Switch. So he started emceeing way before lah. He started producing beats all those days itself. Uh, his group was Playristic. 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 So he started producing and then he was performing underground gigs last time, English underground gigs. That time all underground gigs all like maximum 20 packs, 15 packs. The performers will be the audience will be the performers. And so he briefed us like how to perform and stuff like that. So it's a great journey. And we performed with refugees that time. Refugees were on the bomb because Blast Off, right? If you remember Blast Off.
Last time is back then, right, bro?
Blast Off. First champion was K Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second champion was Refugees. Refugees is Young Ralph, P.O.P.E.P.L.E. Another guy is Tony. All these two players, the two groups, Kajang, Kajang players. That type of performer. That's my first performance, EI institution. And then after that, we had colleges, all jumping. No payment, no nothing. We just do it. I wouldn't say love, but we just love. I love to perform. I love crowd. I love stage. I know as a dancer, I love to meet people. I love eye contacting people. A lot of people. I love as an entertainer. So yeah, so that's where we had the intro song before the album came out. Kuala Lumpur and see. So every
But
time we
if
close,
you never told it, bro, we wouldn't know.
Yeah. We knew.
I have even in fact I have um my first recording is not my song. My first recording was how to say a skit there in Wallavan's album.
Oh.
Just find out for yourself which skit do you think that I recorded. It's still in the album.
Serious, bro.
Yeah.
I just gotta go check it out later again.
A legendary album, and that's my first recording in the
How
screen.
was your feeling when you did that back then? I mean, Vallavan album is one of the greatest album for Tamil scene, and I mean, I could say around the world.
I would say, yeah, but I had a privilege of working behind the scene, bro. That's
Yeah,
the most best part of it, how a legendary album, they took at least 4 3 years, have a lot of hiccup and so on, which is certain things I can tell, certain things I don't wish to tell, because it's yogi stuff, out of respect. It's just for it, but I'm glad to be part of it, and from the promotion, marketing, and recording. I even recorded Yogi. A lot of stuff that I learned throughout the process, and recording in the boombox studio, even though it's not a song. It's not a song. But at that point in time, I was a young kid, excited whatever that we do, and we follow, Yogi is that guy and so on, looking at current state of mind now, and what என்ன செஞ்சிருக்கலாம், எது பண்ணியிருக்கலாம், இது பண்ணக்கூடாது, அதெல்லாம் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணலாம், like uh, mocking people in another way. So I would say it's just a process. It excites people out of the scene, it excites people. But as its current state, it's a good thing that I've done, lah, because if you want to know what's good, you need to know what's bad. If you want to know what's bad, you need to know what's good.
Yeah.
So, so that's about it, lah. It's just a journey for me, and I learned a lot of stuff throughout that album, and after the album is the biggest journey throughout whatever hip hop showed me. It's not like that I want hip hop, like it's like hip hop wants me. Otherwise, you need to be until this whatever being there now. I think music is beautiful. Yeah. This is
uh,
not when no many knows. This is the first time I'm telling people that I am in this
Nice.
album.
Wow.
So
like a hell of a journey, I would say.
yeah.
Crazy.
Hmm.
So, bro,
So
I
yeah.
want to ask you, bro, like, um,
Mm.
how did you end up with PZ for D1?
Oh, after see after I'm done with this boombox thing stuff, and I met Dr. Bim. Dr. Bim hardly comes to studio. Dr. Bim is a man of ஒரு மாதிரி விஜய் தளபதி, மேன் ஆஃப் விஷன் மிஷன்லாம் அவங்க மாதிரி. So he just comes, record, and just fuck off, bro. He hardly lepa also. He lepa also like half an hour and then he's ciao. He is that person. He's very into that. Those since those days, like he's always like that. So you can't see him writing. He just come and just speed and just fuck off. Yeah. So and so after the issue happened, and then uh, I started leaping with Bern in Cheras, Connaught. There's a studio, a studio called the White House. We call it Cheras boys. We call it the White House, la. So we call it the White House, la. His studio, and I said, I told him like, I'm not into this rap, and then he got like shocked, and then he was like, hey bro, no no no, he called me Chala. We were like Chala Chala la that la. You cannot do this la. You cannot quit rap. You're among your team. You're my favorite. Uh, your rap is you're my favorite. You don't just stop with that. I told him no lah, bro. Dancing is more better. Break dancing. I think I love that part more. So rapping I didn't want to start, or it's not my forte lah. But I like then he was like, no, no, just do. Then it was like, I have a project. I want you to be in. And I was like, what project? I'll let you know when the time comes. It's okay. Then after that, we just lepa lah. We just don't. Of course, we lepa. We speak about music, but most of it no lah. We just talk about other stuff and then producing and the other rappers will be there. We just exchange stories and words and stuff like that. That's where I met a lot of people, a lot of MCs lah. A lot of them. Five Element was there. That's another big, I would say, I don't know how to say five element. Five element is like a big time Tamil hip hop clan lah. Clan, real Wu-Tang clan that time. Tag was there, Linguist, Refugees, MC Watson, Saint, Methodor, MCBK, K Sharif, a lot of them, bro. It's like big Jing Bang, and they had shows, so I was performing. I was leaping with them, all Cheras boys. And then how I met Shivan. Shivan was we will lepa lah. Sometimes we will lepa either Cheras corner, Ayam Maya, or it's either Steven's corner, Panainda. Panainda is the Stevens corner was the pot lah, behind the pool, lepa, and all the chicks will be there. And at one point in time, when Boeing called me up, and then he's like, "Come lah, lepa here." I was with my friend. So I went there and then met Shivan. That time we refer him as Raj, not Shivan. So Raj. And then so that's where I met Raj, and then we met, and then we spoke about whatever chicks around, and then we're like, hey, sorry. And then we just ponna kamching lah. And he likes pool, likes snooker, and then sama kamching already. And then Bird came out like, hey, you all know each other before. So, this is the first time we met lah. We just clicked lah. அதுக்கப்புறம் I got to know that he wants to do music with Bird, and he sang unreleased songs also lah. He sang one song, and he wanted to rap and so. And then suddenly after Lepaging with Raj, we kawan ready, I think, a few months again. Then Bird called me up saying that, hey, I told Raj that to join with you, do rap and so. Now I was like, but I you asked me to like, no lah, if you like, you join lah. I think Raj is good. Both of y'all click together. Why don't you just do something together? It's up to you. Then Raj called, and then bro, I want to do that and so on. And I was like, okay, you know how to rap, not? I said, I can. Have you wrote your first? Have you wrote lyrics? No, I never wrote my first lyrics and so on. But I have favorite words that I can rap. So what I did, I played. I last time, CD again. Mana the thumb drive put this one. Then last time I used to burn instrumentals. I have a lot of instrumentals that my favorite beats. And one of it is that time was so famous. The game, put it in your game. Timbaland, Timbo. So I played that song. This time I try, and then he drops his verse Vivek's verse, Vivek G's verse. இப்ப சரியா வருகிறேன் செல்லுன்னு இப்ப தெரிய வருகிறேன் சிறுத்தையில் குருவும் ஜனனி தாமதம் இரண்டாம் திட்டம் செப்பி Okay, bro, again, bro, you can just, you know how it must on time. You just have to learn the parting lah, you know how to write lyrics and stuff like that lah. So we share lah, we share knowledge because he's very good in Tamil, bro. Raj, I mean, Shivan, he can read and write in Tamil. He's fucking dope in Tamil. He reads a lot of uh, Vairamuthu books. Uh, and he can imitate Vairamuthu's voice so not even
Ah,
me. Yeah. So from there we click and then we recorded our first uh, singles called Vaigasi Masala. And so there from there from there we just performed. P.E.O.P.L.E was playing the song and we performed few colleges and then we was just looking until we met Switch again.
switch.
Yeah, Switch actually switched it up. The Switch, the next Switch, uh, a song because Amigo Sugun or a music composer, he's very good music.
Famous back in the days, back in early
Amigo
2000s. That
Right. So that guy was producing a song. We met in a performance, and then he said like, "Come to my studio in Brickfields," and then we went there. Both of us, me and Shivan, went there. And then there's one song called Garuda. It's supposed to be in movie. It's out on YouTube. I don't know who released it, but it's there. Uh, uh, that Garuda song, me, Switch, and Shivan, another guy. I forgot his name. A singer. Uh, shit, I forgot his name. மறந்துட்டேன். ஒரு கைங்க இருக்கு அது கிளப்ல பாடுங்க. He sings in the club. So that song. So from there, Switch. That time Switch was working as an engineer in Cartel. So from boombox to Cartel now. So he was saying that T-Bone, DJ T-Bone took Fats official DJ at that time. So, and he was looking for Tamil rappers that he wants to produce a compilation album. At that time it was a compilation album idea. So we got excited. I got excited because knowing the hip hop scene and so on, I know like boombox and then how cartel, who's too fair, who's poetic emo, how that that whole clash happened and so on. The hip hop Malaysian hip hop scene again. And
Yeah.
so I was excited. Oof, okay, let's go there. Let's go see your house. Tell records, how the studio is. So when there, then T-Bone was there. T-Bone don't talk that much. He likes to snap. That's why Two Fat came up with that song, Snap. It's T-Bone
Ah,
Snap.
I see, I
Ah,
see, I see.
Snap. It's T-Bone's when you snap, actually. So he likes to
Oh,
snap. T-Bone likes to snap. I don't know why, but his habit. So you thought, okay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then, yeah, then he gave he showed few tracks. Then he chose one. And another guy was Crush. Crush is the one that Crush KRZ, my ex. Remember, he's my childhood friend. This is how I treat my friends. No matter what we had clash, but we confront, and being a man, we confront and then we apologize or whatever, respect, and then we move on. I don't need to talk about whatever the whole other stuff. So he's my friend until now. He's my good friend, Prakash. And so D1, the compilation he was there also. So we all choose individually, and then but that time was new sound, bro. It was totally new. It's very hard to. I find it very hard to wipe that time. It's totally new for Tamil scene. We were vibing with Tamil like wow, or Marian. and suddenly T-Bone with the ஒரு மாதிரி space electronic sound all. So we chose one song, and then we we took it. We took I think less than 2 weeks to complete the song. Complete done, but it's all chorus all done. Complete. The switch was really helpful, lah. And so once we completed, and then he was waiting for other rappers all to complete the composition, and he find it like we completed first, like we just proposed. People just say like, "Well, let's do an album." I was like, "Huh?"
Just like
Don't be
that.
sure. Just like that, bro.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just do an album. I'll do an album for you. So truly appreciate for whatever we done until now. I really appreciate for because at that point in time, I think no Indian motherfuckers will do that. Whatever he done, for whatever the whole team, the Qatar Hitman team from the Soul Jingbang, all of them, I truly appreciate for whoever under the Qatar Hitman done this collaboration album, D1. I was truly grateful because Joe is in an album, Sasi the Don is in the album, Anessa is in the album. I was truly appreciated. As I said, it's truly beautiful, beautiful journey. I've always been, I'm not a full time artist, bro. I've never been, I mean, last year was full time. Mogamudi happened, pandemic happened.
Yeah,
But before that, I was typical middle class family, always believe in the salary base, work and contact center. So I was always juggling with music, and it's like a hobby, lah, bro. Like after work, and then do whatever you like after work. So I always finish work. It's either I go on off days, or most of the time I'll after. It's like since day one, even with Yogi also, boombox, that learning music rap. After work, my work finish at 12 a.m., 1 a.m. After work, tak mandi, lepak motor, tak flat, go to the studio. And then come out because it's in the studio, but there's no window again. Then open the door, it'll be like bright 10 a.m., 11 a.m. So it's like that, lah. So my work start at 3 p.m. So I'll sleep like 3 or 4 hours, and split shifts sometimes. So
hustle was good.
11 to 3, then 3 to 6 break. That's where I'll get my sleep, and then working in a hotel that time, and then jump to the contact center. People say hustler don't work in 9 to 5 job, and so I like, fuck that shit. I don't believe in that. Everyone is a hustler. You're surviving in this world. Everyone is a hustler, bro. In the individual way. I believe in that. How you want to the success, how you want to be, what you want to be, and that's the best part of it. Everyone is a hustler. Working a 9 to 5 job, he's a hustler, so he's hustling for his capability at that point in time. So whatever I did, I just didn't look fully in music, lah. I didn't because this music is for me is like it's a hobby, lah. It's like fishing. You fish today, you might get fish.
Yeah,
If you don't get fish, you don't get disappointed. You come next week. But the love, what you're gonna do, I mean, the love must be there.
correct.
Yeah. So
True.
that you won't get disappointed. You won't give up easily. So yeah, that's how I've been on D1 after D1. It's a great journey. I truly appreciate whatever that universe done for music. So yeah, that's how D1. That's how I see D1. So I started back job again. Started back working because we moved to Rawang. Travel itself 45 minutes. That time my mom was still working, and I have to be back. I have to. I'm the only transport I have when it comes to family, so I have to fetch her. So even shows, JB show, bro. I finished JB show. I have to come back all the way to fetch my mother.
Wow.
6 a.m. sharp. I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Wow. Man.
Sharp. I'll be there at home, fetch her, send her back, send to job, workplace, and then go back sleep. Then the next day. So that's why I don't leap up. I can't leap up because family is first.
Yeah.
Uh,
True,
mm,
brother. Very true.
yeah. So whatever you do, you whatever that you want to do, that you love to do, it's not. I wouldn't say sacrifice, but you just fucking manage your time, man.
Yeah.
You just do what is important first.
Correct.
The
Correct.
parking is not important. Family first. So that's how my journey.
It's a wonderful journey, like to hear
Yeah,
how you start and then you went slowly, you know. It's
yeah,
it's interesting, like, to know. Yeah. Especially
yeah.
the hustle in your life. That's really hats off to you, like, mad respect you, brother.
Thank you, bro. It's
Yeah.
just it. I think I want to be the person that that uh, normal commoners people, middle class family that think they cannot do it because they have family to take care. So yes, everybody have a family to take care. So you do it later. Life starts at 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, life starts at 14. As long you can walk, you wake up in the morning is a big thing already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct. Correct. Very true.
shukr, gratitude is always there, must be there. So there's nothing to late, nothing, no complaints, bro. Uh, that's why I don't fuck with saying, they have to do it now. No, I have to start now. Last time it's always about fun, bro. It's just wait, as long as you have fun. People forget about that part. Having fun. We did it. I did it. I just had fun, bro. I just didn't looking at the money part, but no regrets. I can do it now. Also, I'm doing it now, and the money part is later. Money is just a paper to. It's just a tool to get stuff to get it done. But passion must be there, bro. The fire cannot cannot go down. It can slow down the fire.
Yeah.
But don't.
Yeah.
I'm just another guy. Well, I just recent few years I slow it down, but I didn't stop. I won't. I won't. Definitely, I won't. That's why Mugamudi just came out currently. Just thought of my mindset now. Current mindset. So yeah, in another half an hour, my wife's project will be out.
Yeah.
Ah,
Another amazing one.
Mm.
that's
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how D1 came out, and that's all. What else? Traveled nationwide, album, opportunities, met a lot of people, psyche in it, rabbit, uh, the whole Jinping, crazy, people, crazy ass people, Penang.
Yeah.
Same scale to Penang, again. So yeah, yeah, beautiful journey. No,
Yeah.
no complaints.
I bet you also had fun performing in overseas as well with Rebel Star Records and stuff.
Oh yeah, big shout outs to Sai. But then Sai is another guy, lah. Because that time 2009, after the album, he approached me on the album itself. That time himself doing an album. But I just overlooked his message, lah. I cannot remember. I cannot remember that he messaged me after 2011 ke apa ke. And then D1 was out done already, and then CZ joined Psycunit. I was with my Maxis job. I was working in Maxis. I was doing KL Kurimbagan at that time. Yeah, KL Kurimbagan. And Sai approached, saying that he wants to do a song, stuff like that. And I told him what's normal lah, Malaysian. thinking about foreign country, London again, London boy. Okay lah, நிறைய காசு வச்சிருப்பான். Okay, பார்ப்போம், hustle பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். அப்படிதான்லாம், I told him lah, you got budget lah. Then he said that no lah, no budget lah, bro. Just do it. I just want to work with you, That's all. And just do it out of love of Tamil hip hop lah. That keyword lah, that time. I said, okay. Then I told him lah, until now I'll tell whoever want to feature. If I vibe with it, then I'll do it lah. If I like the song, if I can vibe, then I'll do it lah. It's not money is secondary lah. That time the beat was produced. Stevie Siriki, that song. And the time வந்து okay lah, London. Just want to introduce myself in that area, Europe. So I did it lah. Shane recorded in Shane studio, and then they put it up, and it was great reach in London. I saw the comments on in the Siriki saying that what is KL. Being a rapper, you need to put the birthplace there. Put it on the map and so on. So people in Europe they were like commenting like what is KL, and then another guy was like KL where is Stylomannavan came from, Kuala Lumpur is capital. On the comment like wow, right. And now being a Malaysian artist, ஒரு வச்சான் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் அந்த ஒரு ஃபீல்லாம். And then trap happened. Trap was few months old, and then and then we started to live stream trap so that Europe people will see, because Europe already connected. And then it happened lah, Mastermind and then another guy Jay from Denmark, Icon Music. And so he approached lah, saying that let's do it again. They want to do the live performance of MC Sai and Stylomannavan together lah on the stage. So it happened lah. We went there. It's totally different lah. When we go, thank hip hop, thank universe. We have no album. No Stylomannavan solo album, without an album. Went to Europe. That's very grateful lah. Went there, performed whatever song that I had. Abridged. This is what I love about music. We get to know people.
Correct.
Different people from different culture. Even though it's same race, but it's different culture. We Tamil people in Malaysia, we have a different culture. We have Malaysian Tamil culture. Singapore, they have their Singapore Tamil culture. We have brown people around the world in different districts. They have different culture because of the mix races and so on. So yeah, I learned a lot when it comes to uh, being abroad and meeting people, and me being in a contact center experience, working in a contact center. We need to talk to people. Right? We get paid for that. And then another part of the story, music is just you need to know how people talk to each other. Communication is the key. So yeah, that's what hip hop gave me. We met a lot of people. I have a connection around the world. I have good people, family members, I would say. You cannot put a price tag on it, so that's the most valuable part, Europe, Denmark, Switzerland, Germany. That's when Princeton happened. Rakuma baby. What else? Yeah. Chennai not yet. Chennai supposed to be 2019. It's 20. Supposed to be, but when I quit my job, everybody got off day. Lockdown. So I'm just waiting for the moment to go Chennai. Well, there's another story. Chennai is huge right now when it comes to independent music. Crazy. Love to go Chennai now. The vibe is so real. Yeah.
Easy, bro. Journey and
Mm.
collabs.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like,
Yeah,
even I also didn't know those things you were telling. So, like,
yeah,
really mind blowing, bro.
Yeah, because I think this is where we are lacking of you know meaning being an artist, being a creative head. Creative heads they cannot be, you cannot control them. You cannot be in the system. You know. For me, radio, TV, television, all is system. You know. They think they know what they want to show. They should show this. They cannot show this, and so on. This is where everybody get fucked lah when it comes to internet. So there is, you cannot have, you cannot control lah. You need to be free. And for me, I'm not blaming, but that's how they run the show, and I don't want to be in that show. It's better because I'm not. I don't want to be in that pool. I'd rather be in the sea. A lot of people in the pool, and let them be. No complaint. Let them be. They happy with the pool. I'm not a pool person. I'm a sea person. Yeah, that's why more environmental thing happen. I think it's a calling lah. Something. I'm just moving forward lah. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just walking straight. Wherever that I go, something connects to the planet.
yeah.
It's
It
a
makes
bigger
sense.
picture, bro.
Big
It's a
picture,
bigger
yeah.
picture. Yeah, it's a bigger picture, which is I cannot say that I'm doing that. So I wouldn't say that. But it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger journey. The the more challenges that you facing, that's a bigger thing. It won't come easy. Yeah. So yeah. So that's why the Mugamudi and the environmental last since early this year I went full veggie. Nothing to do with it. Yeah, nothing to do with religion. Nothing to do with religion. It's just because of Ilikemoli, I guess, is my kid. Because the constant raised in my this is raised conscious lah, because there's a say by statistic, uh, 2050 or 60, pollution. If keep on our planet is if you polluting like this, can
Yeah.
there will be no sea, there will be no
Hmm.
even now. I have a kid currently. Next 10, 5 years, there won't be physical school, I guess. Everybody is, online classes
Yeah.
Online,
and
yeah.
stuff.
It's
And
all e-learning
everything,
lah. Hmm.
everything is happening right now.
Happening.
Yeah, and by the time you both guys, when you got married and so on, when you have a kid, what's it gonna be? And the question mark lah. So rather than telling people, I just start with myself, and, you know, not using plastic and just be environmental as fuck, and that the vegetarian have really helps, really opened my so that's how I'm doing it, lah, bro. Me and my wife currently. My mother-in-law, she's fully veggie. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna.
Shit. Sorry about that, guys.
No, it's all
And
right.
before we wrap it up, we just
Oh
got
yeah, yeah, yeah.
before we wrap it up, we just got two short questions, and
Okay.
then you can ask him first.
Yeah. Uh,
You will edit, right? I mean, whatever not important.
All uncut, bro. Raw
all
footage.
uncut, raw. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Raw is better.
Alright,
Okay.
brother. I just want to ask you this one question. Like,
Mm-hmm. People basic to know.
let's say let's say someone who's out there, let's okay, let's not say about music, but let's say about life. Let's say they're
Mm.
very uh, they have no confidence in life, they're not sure what they're going to do in the next 5 years. Do you have like an advice for those people who are lost, like they really don't know where they're going in life?
Maybe for someone young, I would say.
Yeah, for the younger generation, someone younger.
No, I don't advise. I don't believe in advice unless it's asked. You says you this question they can. I think it's the process. I people the young generation, the current generation, if you tell them also they don't fucking listen, bro.
You have a point here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing. If you talk to me like 20, I don't know, 20, 15 years back, if you tell me this, it's not going to happen and so on, I think I won't believe it. But it's the same thing. Whatever that I said earlier, Yogi said
yeah,
that Stylomannavan and blah blah blah. He's mocking my name and that part. I'm glad that he did that. You know, because at that point of time, because it made me to fuck you up, prove you wrong. You know, this is this is the part, lah. Whatever that negative people take, unless you absorb negative, you be the filter, bro. You absorb negative and then you give positive, and that's the best part of it. So the younger generation, if you ask me, you do what you're supposed to do, lah. You know, just trust the process. No matter what hardship you're going through, stop complaining about it and then just move forward. No point, no point, no point complaining. Just trust the process. If you're in another terwe and then you complaining and then nobody is helping, then you're gonna be there unless you just stand up and then okay, how I'm gonna hustle. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. You how you wanna hustle. You wanna go legal or you go illegal. Is you have to be smart in both ways. Whatever you do, make sure you be smart. Be smart as fuck. If you want to know, if you want to go any business, lah, bro. I'm not saying music, lah. At least know how to. Don't believe in one source of income.
yeah,
Yeah, have a multiple source of income. Yeah, and
true.
in our country, most important thing in our skin, we need to work triple.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
Because our opportunity is very, because I don't blame, talking about uh, advice. People say Nandigada again. Our people got Nandigada thing. Nandigada, it just didn't happen just like that, bro. I believe Nandigada happened because of less opportunity. Okay, if you put Nandi in the cage, of course, like, they wanna go out. If you put in the sea,
yeah,
hey, got Nandigada. There's no Nandi. I don't believe in Nandigada. Everybody is Nandi, if you ask me. So, since we have lesser opportunity in this country, maybe in every part of the world, even in India, our people especially suppress, for what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
hopefully you can. So, even whoever is watching this, I'm not saying that we are not hardworking, but our opportunity is less, so we need to double or triple the hard work. Just trust the process and just move forward. Zero complaint.
all right.
Hey, அப்படியே ஒலி கொடுத்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு bro. But it's nice lah, bro. Like I mean,
Yeah,
nice lah what you said. Correct
yeah.
lah what you said.
No, it makes sense, and it's reality, lah. Whatever our
Mm,
brother here is saying is reality.
Yeah.
That's life. That's how life works. Yeah.
Yeah, but another thing about life, you choose lah, bro. You can be happy about to have a Proton Saga. You can happy about having BMW. You can happy about it's individual perception. Can
Yeah.
money is material. People rate you. People judge you by you know by what you use materialistic lah. People see you when you use iPhone, updated iPhone differently, and then Android differently. In that sense also can you know it doesn't matter as long you inner self you're happy whatever you have. That is most important part. Anything else can.
Right.
You be happy even 10 people watch the video. I'm happy that Mugamudi with 100 plus likes, with zero dislikes, and it reached 1,000 plus. I'm fucking happy about it. And I that message came out because I was so stressed because I lost my amachi, and after a week or after 2 weeks that my mother got COVID.
Uh,
Yeah, so it's when my mother got COVID, we always watch in social media and stuff like that, people, watching. Even when Ammachi had it, I had to experience that Zoom call video and doctor showing that video. I tear up when I was working. I love my beard, I had to take out my beard because I'm working. And I'm not complaining about it. I have to hustle somewhere for my kid and my wife, for my family. So when this thing happened, my mother got COVID, bro. Stress was real, bro. Stress was fucking real. Mother, bro. And people
yeah.
know that. And I'm a my mother, single parent. Yeah. My mother's world. But she made it, lah. She won the battle, and so I'm so thankful for that. And so on that stress, luckily I started that Mogamodi project, lah. So all my stress I put there, yeah, with my team, Wolfpack Studio, Durgesh, my wife, Duri, all of them, lah, bro, even though they had individual stress, work together and then put it out. Lah. And just that song is whoever, that's why it's a tribute to whoever uh, lost their family members, friends to COVID. Lah. And it's just my thought process, my current thought process of the song. Nothing to, that's why it's not non-profitable. I just don't want to make money out of that song.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
you're silent,
No, no, no.
lah.
No,
This the
we're just trying to, I mean, we feel, bro. We feel how you feel, brother. I mean, we weren't there physically, but imagining it, yeah, the stress is really real. Especially
hmm
everything is real.
Especially when we watch on TV, it won't get that much,
Yeah,
but when you
unless you
experience
experience
it,
yourself, yeah, it's a whole new
uh,
different kind of feeling.
scary as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but
Good.
anyways, thank God, nothing else happened to your
Mhm.
precious mom. God
Yeah,
bless, God bless her and her family, you know.
thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Really
just
appreciate it.
because right now,
How?
pandemic, uh, it's tough,
Yeah,
lah. I would say it's a very tough year.
tough, bro.
So
Tough.
yeah.
And jealous, lah, bro. Looking at the other part of my family members who's overseas can. They are without the mask, having entertainment, even is open, relaxed. I was like, hey, ஈரங்களா? That's all good, lah, bro. That's all fucking good, lah. Yeah, but whatever, I believe in this one thing, lah, bro. Whatever bad, like, whatever happening, lah, it happened for a reason, சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல. But I believe it's happening, it always will happen for a good reason. Never for a bad reason. Whatever happens, bro, it always happen for only for good reason. It's just time reveals that what good reason lah. We will feel fucked up current today, whatever happened lah. We won't find it. We won't have that answer next day or following month. Maybe it take years to understand it. Yeah. but it will happen for a good. You will definitely happy about it, bro. In the next 5 years can. So whatever happens for a good reason, bro. Realizing factor, not realizing factor. I know. So yeah, bro. Nobody is me. இதுதான் என் வாழ்க்கை.
And the last one, what would you like to say to
Mm.
your people that supported you throughout your journey?
Yeah.
People who supported through my journey is either my fans or is either my family. Now ஒரு Fast and Furious இவங்க மாதிரி அவ பேர் என்ன?
Don.
Don.
Dominic Toretto.
Don.
Dominic Toretto.
I have no friends. I have only family.
Family.
So I think my your first fans when it comes to music, your first fan is your family members. Like, yeah. So in that case, I would say to my family, okay lah, this three triple F lah, family, friends, and fans lah.
Oh,
Yeah, family, friends, and fans, and for those who supported me uh, directly and indirectly. I don't know. Can directly நான் நிறைய பேர் மெசேஜ் பண்ணுவாங்க இன்டைரக்ட்லி அவங்க தெரியாமலே நிறைய பேருக்கு மெசேஜ் பண்ணுவாங்க போன் பண்ணுவாங்க எப்படி இருந்தாலும் சரி from bottom of my heart thank you. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate whatever that you made done. And uh, to my fans, I would say I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry as in family first lah. I had to take care of my family. That's why I went for a kuti break for a few years. That is all good. I didn't say I quit. People say I'm back and so on. Always back and all that. I never gone want to be back. I was always there.
yeah.
So I'm sorry for the delay, but I will try to come up with something in future for the music fans, hopefully.
Thanks for giving us the call
Yeah.
session with you.
It's an
Yeah,
honor.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Talo.
it's a
it's
big
it's
honor. Yeah.
the honest mind, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much because uh, there's few I don't want to mention the radio names. They approached to me to interview. I denied it. I just don't wanna. No, I'm. It's not that. I rather I want to speak freely, being an
Yes.
artist. That's the most important. And you're the first.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you for approaching,
My
Riji,
pleasure.
Tijan, and thank you for approaching and thank you for your time. We
Yeah.
had a great time. In another 10 minutes, I think the launch of Pinum 2.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, after this, we see you in the launch, in the premiere.
So hope to few years time more tracks from you.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely, definitely. This is even though it's not my track, you can see my journey of music. Of, this hip hop, like Pinum, that Pinum one, Pinum two is being an artist, saying that this is my journey to public people, like to the people, and being in a hip hop artist, it talk about the story. That's hip hop for me. Pinum one and Pinum two, and then the journey continues from there. So I can now I'm venturing on video, visual, or very editing and so on, and we'll see lah from there. So
So see, maybe
everything is
maybe
hard.
when pandemic is slightly better, maybe trap can continue.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Pandemic தான் கதையாயிருச்சு இல்ல கண்டிப்பா 2018 they had two traps and definitely there will be because trap is not for me, not for only for me அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். It's gonna be for the a platform to show your talents lah, rather than sitting sitting and then on the TV rapping about it. You must have a stage lah, the
Yeah.
experience. அதுதான் ஜோக்கா இருக்கும். I cannot lah sitting, cannot. Definitely, this pandemic going down, trap coming up.
Okay,
Alright.
Pandemic go down, we going down.
we'll be there, bro. We'll be there. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they bring your father, bro, no problem.
அப்பா சொல்லுவாரு காது தான்டா வலிக்குது ஸ்பீக்கர்.
ஐயோ, நினைச்சு கூட பார்க்கல அது. இருக்குல்ல, கேட்டுதான் சொல்லுங்க அப்பாவை.
So, bro,
Well, now
my
it's
mom is also a huge fan of you, actually.
Oh yes, sir.
Uh,
Wow, so blessed. Okay, you show her this video, bro.
yeah, I'll show Amma later when outline in a few minutes time.
Chun. Tell me what it's all about. To show her from the first volume 1 and then volume 2. Planning, me and Divya are planning to have it 2 years once, so that we can compile stories, compile videos, and then 2 years once lah every. So there'll be 3, 4, 5, 6 until I die lah. So biography la இலக்கிய மொழி வந்துட்டு காட்ட போறாங்கன்னா அவங்க நேரா வந்துட்டு எங்க அப்பா யார் தெரியுமா, எங்க அம்மா யார் தெரியுமா, தாத்தா பாட்டன் முப்பாட்டன் அந்த மாதிரி போவாங்க.
But it's good, like it's good what you're doing. It's like maybe
Yeah.
when child becomes an age, then she looks at it. Nice, no? Nice journey.
Yeah.
Memories, lah.
ஆமா, இது வந்து எப்படி சொல்லுவாங்க, just look ahead lah, way ahead, so that you document all these things. And I truly recommend for other people to do that also, so that rather than writing and then you take the video, compile it and so on, at least you need to have a music video lah, at least compile it, the video and the journey, so that you can show your future kids, your chuchu chiche or nice one. Okay.
All right.
Any
Right, brother.
questions?
Thank you, brother. We'll end
Thank
the
you.
session here, and
Okay.
stay safe, everyone, and guys to the next episode. Thank you again, brother. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah, good night.
仮面にひびが入ったせいか、ある程度自分の思考を制御できるようになってきたな。5万度に逆らえるほどではないが。
Okay, போன வருஷம் 2020 வளர்றதுக்கு அவசியம் முகமுடி இப்ப தெரியாது அகத்தின் அழகு என்ன ரொம்ப காலமா எல்லோரும் போட்டு இருக்கிறது முகமுடி உலகத்துக்கு நம்ம காட்டு முதல் முகமுடி காட்டு முகத்துக்கு இருக்கு 2 ரியாலிட்டி எது நிஜம் எது மயான்னு குழம்பி போய் கிடக்கும் சோஷியல் மீடியா எதை பாக்குறோமோ என நம்ம தலை விதி அப்ப எதை காமிக்கணுமோ எடுக்கலாம் கடமையா ஆனா மண்டையில போட்டுக்குவோம் அவசியமோ இல்ல யாரும் போசோ பண்ணல ஏன்னா இது முகமுடி ஓகே 2வது ஆபத்து கொஞ்சம் ரைட்டா கவனி ஏன்னா இந்த முகமுடி நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃபேமிலி சிலர் சுயநல தியாகி ஆனா பலருக்கு வரும் பாரு வியாதி சுயநல வியாதி அதுக்கப்புறம் கவான் ஜடி எதிரி ஆனா நம்ம முடிவு பண்ணாதான் அவன் நம்ம எதிரி எதிரில வந்தா மதிக்கலாம் மன்னிக்கலாம் அது மாசு துரோகம் நம்ம இனத்தோட சாபம் சிவடாசு காசு தான் எல்லாமே நினைச்சவெல்லாம் லூசு பின்னால பேசுறவெல்லாம் முக பீசு 3வது முகம் really don't give a ஏன்னா 3வது முகமுடி அங்கே இல்ல முகமுடி தெரியலன்னா தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறது கட்டிக்காரத்தானோ இனி மனசாட்சிக்கு மட்டும் தெரியும் யாரு தானி
Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. The mask's not for you. It's to protect the people you care about.
I'm gonna let that fly.